Hey, welcome back, everybody. It's Shino. We're back in Vintage Story in our playthrough of the Modded to the Magical Max series. Hope you're doing well. I'm doing good. Last episode, we made our way to the Resonance Archive, and we're getting ready to go jumping down one of those holes and see what kind of problems we can get into. I did teleport back just to pick up a few things. Yeah, I grab a few more bandages. Just to grab a few more things. I'd mentioned at the end of last episode that I should have brought some more torches. So I came back and we now have 2 stacks and a partial of torches. And I thought I should probably grab my potions too. We've made those. So we might as well grab them. I did bring the glow one just to kind of show that glow effect. And I can't remember the duration. It says duration's 0 on it, so I'm not sure what that means. That one has 30 seconds. That one has 450 seconds. This is a strength potion, and this is a regen potion. So I thought I might as well bring those. I've made them, so might as well take them along. Anything else that I can think of that I need? No. Anything that I've got on me that I don't need? That'd be a good question. I'll put those back in my box whenever we get over there. So yeah. You know what? I'm just gonna sleep here. Yeah, let's just sleep here. And that is 9.5 hours. That'll work right there. So let's just sleep here for the night, and then we'll teleport back over and get started. Rise and shine, campers. We are ready to go. Let's see. That is the one to the RA. So here we go. Zip ourselves over there. Doing. Ooh, it is what does it say? 0.5 degrees Celsius. Ooh. All right, let's take a little more. Gosh darn it. I've been playing some other games, and so I'm having a little bit of problems getting my keybinds to be the way that I need them to. Do I want to? I will take those with me. Yeah, I will. I'll put them right up here. So let's do a quick inventory of stuff that we might or may not need while we're down there. We're not going to need any money. We're not going to need. So we need to take our armor. So let's go ahead. There it goes. Go ahead and put our armor on. There we go. We got our armor. And we're going to take some bandages with us as well. And did we set our spawn point here? I don't think we did. So let's go ahead and do that. Cool. Okay. What else? Not going to worry about bombs. And then tool wise, don't think I'm going to need an axe. I definitely don't need a shovel. I will need a pickaxe if I recall. But I don't need two. Yeah, let's go ahead and keep that with us. I think that's it. Oh, and our shield. There we go. Okay, and then food wise, I want to put this stuff up here like this. That's good. Got some food. Got some milk. Got our potions. I'm gonna take these 3 right now. Well, I won't take the I won't take those yet. That'll be for the final boss fight. So I don't need to worry about that. Okay. And I'll move the torches down. Yeah, we'll put the torches down here. and some ladders, maybe. Is that it? I'm gonna put that up to there. Put some bandages there. That'll be my first heal, and I can get rid of that book. Don't need to take it with me. Cool, 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 cool. Teleportation to the workshop. I don't need to take that one with me. I just need to be able to teleport. If I need to teleport anywhere, it'll be back to here. So cool. I think we're ready. Let's go. And it is this way. Man, it's so foggy. It's hard to see. I should have marked the entrance, huh? There it is. So let's do that. Let's go ahead and go to our map. We will take that one and we'll say delete. And then we will zoom in here like this and we'll put that marker on there and say RA. And we'll do that. Cool. All right. We are ready to go. Let's start off by kind of taking a look around up here in the upper area. Talked about this before. You do have some kind of cool stuff here that you can kind of take with you. There is some items that you can't take that are part of all this. And I'm not sure if this is one of them or not, but this is like all a chiseled piece here. So it seems like a lot of the chiseled pieces are protected from it. Cool. All right, we are going down this hole. Here we go. Grab my sword. Oh, let's grab our glow potion. Did it take it? Oh, I know why. Oh, shoot. That may be a problem. I think I got to transfer those into... I don't think you can drink out of these, right? No, you can. I just the whole thing. Shoot. All right, so why are these not drinking? They have a... It looks like they have a broken texture on them, so maybe I need to put them into a different device. No worries. Here we go. Into the Residence Archive we go. So there's a ladder here on the side that you can take to go down. To get all the way down to the bottom. You'll find a few like little areas and alcoves along the way as you're going down. So we'll do a little bit of exploring just to see if there's anything cool. Like we can put a torch in that. All right. Don't see anything else. Just looking for torch holders. There's one there. There's one there. And one there. Probably not going to put them that close together, but I'll put one in that one. And one in that one. And one there. All right, so we get down to this layer here. We have us a... Can't do anything with that one. Could take that. I believe that's not protected. It may be, though. Torch in. And there we go. That gets us down here to the bottom. Put torch in this one. All right, here we go. We're going to come in. We're going to turn to the right. And we're going to work our way around this side here. And that's the guard room. here. And here is the library. First little battle area here. Cool, cool. And that is the Bell Workshop. That's going to be our destination for today. That's what we're going to be looking for. Okay, so we've got the Bell Workshop. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to put a map marker right here if we can. Come here. We're going to go to our M. And we're going to put Bell Workshop. And we're going to call this entrance level. Okay, we don't need to pin it. We'll just leave it just like that. Okay, so we've got that one. That tells us that, you know, when we need to find the Bell Workshop, that's where it's going to be at. Let's go back over this way. And this is the library. All right, so I'm going to put a marker on here also. Library entrance level. Cool. All right, we've got that. Now let's go in here, and we've got. We take that. Yeah, if we fix it, repair it, we can take it with us. All right, so now we're going down a level. So we were just up there, and this takes us to engineering. So we're going to put a map marker here. And we're going to call this, I'm going to zoom in just a little bit, go just inside, or just outside it right there. Engineering, -1 level. And we'll put the -1s in the green. Cool. All right. This is kind of where everything's going to start at. Let's go ahead and work our way all the way around as far as we can. Watch out. There are quite a few holes that you can fall down through here. So be careful. And this is Noble's quarters. I think this is the end of where we can go to. Oh, this is the garderobe. Okay, we're going to need this room also. So let's go to our map. And we will go here. What is it called? Garderobe. -1 level. Be that green. Cool. Yeah, it always helps to kind of orient yourself to the Residence Archive whenever you come back into it, just to make sure that you know where everything's at. And this is the Commons. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to mark this also, this little area right here. And we're just going to call that the stairs. From entrance to -1 level. And we'll put it in the yellow. Excellent. Okay, let's head into here. All right, this is the engineer's room. We're going to be doing a lot of stuff in here. There are these large devices that we need to restore power to be able to kind of finish this out. There are in several places around here, you will find lore books or instructions or, you know, things like that that'll tell you, hey, here's what you need to do. trying to remember where it's at in this one. Let's open up this one. I'll take the gears. Yeah, and I'll take the Jonas part. I'm going to be kind of, I'm not going to be taking a whole lot of stuff. I'll take the limonite. Do I want the plaques? Yeah, I think I want the plaques. Do they stack? That's the question. They do stack. Good. Okay, and I'll take the brown coal too. Cool. Anything in that one? No. But you will find some lore books and things like that in and around here. So keep that in mind as you're looking and trying to figure out stuff to do. But we're going to go check this one. Nothing. Okay. All right. Back here in the back, you'll find a bunch of stuff for making torches. So if you did forget to bring torches with you and you need some, you can always make them right there. In there is our objective. Can I squat down so we can see? Maybe that guy right there. That's our objective. That's behind that gate right there. So that's our final boss fight right there. So we got to get everything kind of cleared out so that we can get to there. So let's get started first. Let's go into this room here. And you'll see there is a lot of black coal. And that's why I needed my shovel. And I didn't bring it. But I can I can pick it up without. All right. This is all black coal. And yeah, we're going to take it all. Clear every bit of it out. Cool. Got it all. Let's see. Anything in here? Oh, there's more black coal here. Nothing in that one, and nothing in that one. Cool. We're going to test this. I can't remember. Did I bring? I did not. Yeah, see, it says claimed by a higher power. Yeah, so even though they don't show that they need to be repaired to take, you still can't take them. No worries. We will find plenty of stuff to play with in this one. So let's go. We got this boiler here. So we're going to put that black coal that we just got. We're going to put it inside there. And then we're going to light it up. That you'll notice as we start to, there we go. There's the green light. You see we've got green lights on. It's producing steam. That steam is starting to move some of these gadgets and gizmos. And that's what we're here to do, is kind of get this thing up and running. And there's several parts of it. So we're going to start with the first part, which is getting the large gear. So if you take a look at the way these things are kind of laid out, you've got a pump here. It's on top of this one, but you don't have one on top of this one. You have a large gear that's right here in the middle of this one, but there's not a large gear in the middle of this one. So that's what our kind of our shopping list is. We need to get the large gear for this one. And to do that, we're going to go to the Bell Workshop. So we can go back and look. Bell Workshop's at the entrance level. And it is right there. So it's one kind of up and then back the other direction. So now you can see we've got, a lit area. We've got lighting in some areas. So we're able to see, a little better what's going on here around us. So we are inside an enormous cavern, and you have that big black dark mass that's out there in front of us. And you remember from some of the treasure guy, when he was telling us about this place. He said there's like a large dark figure in the middle of it. So there we go. That's what we're looking at now. So we're going to go here, and we're going to go up, back up, get the sword out, around this corner, and up. And remember, we said we got to go to the Bell Workshop, which is, yeah, this direction. So here we go. All right. So earlier when we came by, you saw that the Bell Workshop door was closed. Now that we've activated everything in engineering, now the door is open. I'm going to turn off light here. And we are going to start maneuvering our way through. I am going to check a few of these vessels as we kind of go along. A lot of cool stuff in here. And it doesn't look like any of those are actual ones that you can take. Got there anything? Nope, nothing in that one. Okay. We're going to keep wandering down on through here. You're going to begin to see, you know, evidence that something happened. Go. And then when you get to these areas, you will have to hit the shift key, and then you can crawl up over the top of them. Same thing here. Shift key and crawl on through. All right, we ready for our first big fight? There we go. Got him. All right, I am going to go ahead and clear some of these out here. Just do a little bit of resource gathering and farming these guys while we're here. I didn't do that ones earlier, and I probably should have. Not too concerned with temporal gears anymore. Now we've got the drifter farm set up. I would like to get some of this stuff kind of cleared out. It'll make it easier when you're navigating through instead of trying to move through these collision hitboxes. Cool. All right, let's see what we've got here. There is a temporal gear. Cool. Anything in those? No. Anything over here? No. Let's check inside this one. Cabbage seeds and kapok seeds. Not going to worry about the seeds. Empty, empty, empty. A bunch of iron plates. I'll definitely take those. I'll take 5 more gears there. Just checking, just looking around. Told you we're going to do a complete run through of this. We're going to make sure we kind of investigate everything so you can kind of get a view of what you're getting into here. Nothing in that one. Cool. Some of the items on the tables you can take. So keep that in mind. There are a few items that you can take. Nothing in that one. That one says it's no good. Clay. I'm not going to worry about the clay. I'm not going to worry about the rope or the ladders. Nothing there. I love those crates. I wish we could get them. What's this? Sphalerite. I'm going to leave the sphalerite. Let me check that one. I did. Gonna leave the sphalerite. What about this one? All right, I'll take the bars. I'll leave the sticks up above us. I'm gonna go into flight here for a moment, just so you can kind of get an idea here of what we're getting into. So that's the ceiling of it. So you can kind of see how much the world is active here, right? All right, back out of flight. No sticks, nothing in there. Already checked those. Another temporal gear. And nothing there. Cool. All right. We're going to kind of wander down through. I don't think there was anything down here. Just visualizations of stuff. Yeah, just all visualizations of stuff. But, check everything as you're moving down through here just to see what there is to see. Cool. And can't take that book. That's the one thing I'm looking for is books. I want to see if there's any books down in here. Take with us. This is interesting. So you see how this all repeats. It's this floor and it's repeated, shrinking down that way. That's kind of important to realize that something here has happened that has distorted space and time, right? What we got here? Some candles. I'm going to take the candles. Definitely take the lead and the Jonas part. Take that. And here is our first scroll. Let me get stuff off my bars here. Take that. I don't think I'm going to need the ladders. I'm going to throw them up there. I'll throw the black coal up there. I'll move these down. All right, let's grab this scroll, and we're going to add it to our journal, and then we're going to click it to read it. And it says, "Apologies, Florian. We've been dealing with a shortage of supplies regarding the generator. I mentioned already that broken pump. We've also found an issue with one of the gears just this morning. Naturally, I've repaired the gear already and need only to reinsert it now. But there might be some delay before we can requisition a new pump. I shall ask Wade and his team if I might repurpose one of the devices from the mines, but I suspect he will be loath to part with it. In the meantime, I fear there will be some disruption to the mechanisms running these archives. I know the scribes find it unpleasant, but you'll have to enter the library through the maintenance room for now. Don't worry, he won't bother you." That's from Ibrahim. Cool. All right, so we've got our first little bit of story here. There is the Forlorn Hope Veil. I'm going to take the other Jonas part. And I've already checked these, right? Yeah, I already checked these. All right, let me get the scroll up off of there. We'll get that off of there. And that right there is the large temporal gear that we've been looking for. So that is really the purpose for being able to come down here into the Bell Workshop, is to get that large gear and a little bit of the story there. We're going to do a little more looking around. I don't think there's anything down this way, but we're just going to double check. Hold shift for a moment. Shift again. There we go. Shift again. Yeah, I don't see anything down here that we can take. All right. we're going to, except for maybe, nope, can't take it. Excellent. All right. What else we got here? That is, we've already checked all of that. We are done with the Bell Workshop. Let's start heading out of here. And we'll head this back to engineering. And remember, shift to crouch for all of these little areas here. So yeah, I'm this is a modded series. So I'm a little overpowered in what I'm able to do here. I have a sword. Let's go to E there. I've got a sword that has it's attack tier 6. It does 6.2 hit power. Plus it has flame 2 on it. So it will set everything on fire that it comes in contact with. So yeah, we're a little overpowered. Plus the bow, there's nothing special about my bow. It's just a normal, recurve bow. I am using iron arrows, so that increases, the piercing damage by +2. So we are doing quite a bit of damage whenever we shoot something with our bow. So yeah, we are hyper ready for being able to go through the Resonance Archive with very, very few problems. So if you're playing in vanilla, not a modded series, this would be a little more difficult. And then on top of everything else that we've been talking about, let me go to C. Every single one of, or not all of them, I've got protection 2 on the body armor and protection 1 on the helmet and the legs. So there's not a lot of damage that's going to be coming through to us from some of these lower level mobs that we're going to be encountering. All right, we've got this room done. So we need to go back upstairs, which is right over there, because we're going to be going down to the engineering again. So let's make our way back over there. And yes, I do have my angel belt on. Not at this exact moment, but I've got it on me. I've kind of done rules in the past where I'm like, I'm not going to use the angel belt. But I decided that I was going to use the angel belt this time. And not that, or previously I said I'm not going to keep the angel belt on me. But I am going to keep it on me now, because I've had times where I have fallen all the way down to the bottom and lost a bunch of stuff. So I don't want to go through all that again. So I'm not going to use it for getting out of problems. I'm just going to be using it for recovering or getting myself out of a bad situation if I make a mistake. Cool. So we just right click that in, and that gets the rest of the pump going. And what that actually does, let me get away from it for a moment. What that does is it now opens up another room, a room called the translocator room. So we still have yet to find the translocator room. But that will be what we do in the next episode. So I'm going to call this episode here. I mentioned this. These are going to come fast and furious, but I'm just going to keep right on playing, and I'll record the next episode. Okay? So thanks for some time with me. This is Shino, and we will see you here in just a few seconds. Take care.